It's a shame. It's a shame because ultimately what's happened here is we have just shat the bed. We've just shat the bed. We've paid way too much respect to Bayern Munich. They are not that good. And I know it's extremely bizarre for me to say that after we've just been dismantled 3-1 away at their ground. And we played well in parts, but it was just mistake after mistake after mistake. We didn't lose tonight because Bayern Munich are this superstar team and they were absolutely tremendous and sensational. Had nothing to do with that. It was just our mistakes. A penalty, clumsy challenge from Caicedo, Gusto heavy touch and back pass, and then the first goal was us falling asleep. Nothing spectacular about any of the goals. There were parts where we dominated possession, we created more clear-cut chances, and we went toe-to-toe with Bayern Munich. There was nothing spectacular. The reason we lost this game is because we shat the bed. We paid way too much respect to Bayern Munich, and that's what irritates me and frustrates me the most about tonight and this performance. It really irritates me because I didn't think we'd do this. There is no need to pay that much respect. We are Chelsea. You don't need to do that. We've just won the Club World Cup. We're world champions. We've played against superstars. You don't need to be petrified every time you step out the field against top opposition. I get it's the first Champions League game, and it's the first Champions League game for a lot of these players. In this video, and this is what I want to make extremely clear in this video, this isn't me digging at Maresca or so much of the players. There are a few individual performances that I wasn't happy with tonight. This defeat isn't on Enzo Maresca. I'm coming for the directors. I'm coming for Joe Shields because enough is enough now. I back the overall project. I like a lot of what Clear Lake have done, but this summer I've not been impressed. Up until this summer, I was quite happy with what Clear Lake had done. I was very happy with what Win Stanley and Lawrence Stewart and Joe Shields had done up until the end of last season. We secured Champions League football. We won the Club World Cup. We had so much revenue and income. You had leverage to get the front of shirt sponsor. You had Champions League football to attract the best stars. You are world champions. And what type of window did we have? Jamie Gittins, Alejandro Garnacho. You didn't sign a centre-back to replace Levi Colwill. It's unacceptable. You're going into the Champions League. You've played Bayern Munich. You've got United on the weekend that we have to win. We cannot have a season where we don't at least secure Champions League football. How would you expect to progress as a club if you're not addressing these sort of issues? It doesn't make any sense. It infuriates me. The window that we had in the summer is a type of window you would have if you didn't secure Champions League football. You've got the leverage, you've got the finances. Go out and sign a Kenan Yildiz from Juventus. Go out and sign a Rodrigo from Real Madrid. You've got the funds, you've got the pull, you've got the aura. You're signing Jamie Gittins, Alejandro Garnacho for a combined 90 million. And they're both not even starters if we're being serious at a top level elite football club, which is what we're trying to be. Levi Colwill gets an ACL injury and you don't even replace him. You tell me about UEFA rules, fair enough, but then you slash 40 on Garnacho. How does that make any sense? Why don't you allocate those funds on at least getting a centre-back in? Because I've said it for a long time, Trevor Chalobah isn't good enough. Tosin is a good backup, but he's not good enough to start week in, week out when we want to aspire to win things in this campaign. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Penny pinching for Magnon when you've got Robert Sanchez in goal. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. This video isn't too much about the performance, right? Because I don't think we played that badly, and it's something that we can brush off. Inexperience, naivety, you can label it that. And we'll be back this weekend, and I've always maintained that United was more important than this because we've got a couple of easy games. We've got a couple of easy games in the Champions League throughout. In the next 7 games, we have time to pick it up and at least get top 8, at least get top 24 so that we can progress into the next round. But in the league is more important. We have to get 3 points against United. I maintain that. And so for me, the more important game was United. We didn't play too badly. Yes, there are concerns for this game. But my bigger issue, I'm looking at the bigger picture. The purpose of this video is looking at the bigger picture. It's looking at the directors. What's the ambition for this football club? What is the ambition for this football club? What is this project? You're in year 4. You know, this is the last season I will accept us not fully challenging for the Premier League title and going deep into the Champions League. This is the last season. The last season I will tolerate or accept that. It's not good enough. You had the funds and you splashed it on two backup left wingers. We don't even have a starter there. You've got a 17-year-old, 18-year-old guy, kid that's just arrived from Brazil. What's the plan here? What's going on? The whole point was us not to become Cole Palmer FC. And tonight demonstrated to the entirety of Europe that we are still Cole Palmer FC. 2 years ago under Pochettino, we were Cole Palmer FC. 2 years on, it still looks like we're Cole Palmer FC because we're not addressing the real core issues in the transfer market. You're signing backup mids. I'm sorry. It's the reality. Joao Hato, I like him. Joao Pedro, I like him. Outside of those two signings, I've not been impressed. I've not been impressed at all. These are mid-level players. Mid signings. Honestly, I've not been impressed. Delap is okay. Doesn't break records. Nothing to write home about. Yes, for 30 million, he's okay. He's okay. But you've got Liverpool signing Ekitike. You've got United signing Šeško. I just feel like this market was a perfect time to upgrade and get better. It was the perfect opportunity to get better. And we simply didn't capitalise. So for me, this defeat goes back to the boardroom. It goes back to the boardroom. What did you address in the summer window? Did you address key positions? We're 3-1 down and you're bringing on Alejandro Garnacho. I knew he wasn't going to change the game. You knew he wasn't going to change the game. Yet the boards, the sporting experts, the football experts thought that splashing 40 million to a rival was going to be a good use of funds when we've got our best centre-back out injured with an ACL and we're in dire need of a centre-back, and we didn't address that once. The goalkeeper issue, everyone knew that Robert Sanchez wasn't good enough. Don't let the Club World Cup fool you. Did we address it? No. Did we get a proper elite left winger? No. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. I'm sorry, it's not good enough at all. It's not acceptable. That is where my frustration lies. My frustration doesn't lie with tonight. Forget tonight. Tonight can happen. We went toe-to-toe with one of the best teams in Europe and we just shat the bed and we paid too much respect to them. It can happen. We can learn from that. But I'm looking at the bigger picture here. If we address the key issues, we could have at least got a draw out of this tonight. And that is why I'm pissed off. That is why I'm annoyed. But what do you guys think? Leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll see all of you guys for my next video. Peace.